have a corny name for my fan base, but they still love me cause I'm something that you can't hate. Plus I draw what these other dudes can't trace. Out of this world, you better off trying to scan space.
What's going on, guys? Switch Up here, bringing you a brand new video, and today I'm going to be making a video that I really never planned on making, and it kind of sucks to make it. But Fortnite just released a huge nerf for building and a couple of other things, and it doesn't make a lot of sense, and it was completely unwarranted, and I haven't really seen anybody ever complain about the issues they're trying to fix, really. But to start things off, the biggest thing, the thing I've been seeing blow up on Twitter is the llamas being nerfed. They only give you 200 material now. So 200 wood, 200 brick, and 200 metal. Now, need I remind you, only 3 of these things spawn a game. I can break a few trees and get 200 wood like nothing. So now llamas are really pointless. They also completely removed explosive ammo from llamas, so you can't get any rockets or anything from them. So essentially now, they're like barely glorified chests. Like, I really, if I see a llama, I'm not going to go out of my way to get it, really, because it's not going to be that big of a deal. Unless I have, like, 0 mats and there's no trees anywhere. Unless they're going to spawn more of them, it's really pointless to do that, because there's 3 of them on the map. They give one person, if they even find them, a decently sized advantage, but that's the point of, like, the RNG. Like, you never know what you're going to get. You never know if you're going to be the person finding it or the person that's going up against somebody with a ton of materials, and it's not stopping anybody from farming up the materials themselves. I really don't see the point of that. Some of the other things they did were reduce damage fall off versus structures for all the different guns. So if someone's building a sky base, you can shoot it down without having to take more bullets, so that sky bases aren't quite as OP as they have been lately. They also reduced the chance for materials to drop in floor loot. So like if you go inside a building and there's like wood on the ground or brick on the ground, they reduced the spawn rate of that by 33%. And then they reduced the amount that spawns. It gives you 30. That is 3 things you can build. Only 3. That's 3 platforms, 3 stairs, anything. And they reduced it down to 20. So you can build a stair and a wall now. Like, I just don't understand what Epic is trying to do in this nerf, in this patch. It just doesn't make any sense at all. The next thing they did was they adjusted ammo availability. This was mainly with light ammo and explosive ammo. The light ammo stacks, whenever they spawn out of ammo crates or just on the floor, they're going to be increased to 18, which I think is a great change, because it always seemed like I could never have enough light ammo. I would always run out really quickly, especially since all the guns that use it shoot really quick, so it always seemed like having an SMG was kind of pointless because you would never have enough ammo to use it. And then explosive ammo availability was decreased by 50%. I can really never find rockets, honestly. Like, I'll have a grenade launcher, and I'll get the 2 extra rockets that come with it, and then all the ammo that's already in it, and other than that, like, I struggle to find them. And I get that you kill people and you get their rockets and stuff, but, like, to sit there and punish people that find that stuff early on in the game, like, it kind of sucks. Like, some of the most fun things to use in the game, I get they're overpowered and stuff, but they're so rare that, you know, finding the rockets for them just makes it even less desirable to use. And I kind of see where they're coming from there, but at the same time, I haven't seen too many people complaining about that. It's been that way since the game started. But moving on to the next thing was the minigun. They increased the accuracy again. This thing is, I honestly didn't think there was anything wrong with it after their previous buff to it, but now the increased accuracy is going to make this thing insane. And also, it gives you 100 bullets when it spawns, so if it spawns on the floor, from supply drop, chest, wherever it can spawn, it'll give you 100 bullets instead of the normal 60, which makes it even more OP, and the damage against structures is increased. They increased the damage to structures with the minigun. What? You're going to give them more ammo, increase the accuracy, and more damage to structure. Why? Everything from this patch just blows my mind. That's why I'm sitting here just freaking out over every little thing. Like, the game was fine. There were still things that they changed that I still don't like about this game, and they're going and making even more changes that just don't make any sense whatsoever and nobody likes. I've been on Twitter and I saw people talking about this. I was like, nerfing llamas, what? That's where it all started, and that's where I first found out about it, but I was like, what? They would never do that, right? and I go to find out that they nerf all this other stuff, and it's just insane. And they also increased the explosion radius of the C4. They already increased it once, need I remind you. They did it again. They increased it by 50% from 400 to 600. These things are going to be so stupidly overpowered. And don't forget, they explode through walls. So if you're on the other side of a wall and someone throws one, bye-bye, you're going to die. Like, this whole update's mind-boggling. And to close things out, they adjusted the damage done when you're in the storm in 20v20, which is, you know, understandable. Because for some reason, whenever they release any of the game modes like 50v50 and 20v20, the storm never seems to do the right amount of damage. It'll do, like, the normal damage, like in a regular game. Like in 50v50, it was doing, like, 2 damage on the very last circle, and people were jumping outside the zone, killing a ton of people. So I completely understand where they're coming from that, but there's only a couple things in this update that are understandable at all, and that was one of them. But that's all I have for you guys so far. Let me know what you guys think of this update. I think it's horrible, personally. There's a couple reasons why I can understand why they're doing this stuff. They also said that they're going to test it and change things accordingly, but this is just such a huge change out of nowhere for no good reason, and it's mind-blowing, and I think they're trying to kill their game just like PUBG did. So like I said, let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you're new, subscribe. Turn on notifications. That way you're notified every time I upload. This has been Switch Up, switching off.